Markle finally her title removed, literally swept away, consigned to the, well, refinement, shall we say, of British history. No more of the Duchess of Sussex as ever. Let me explain. Morning, how are you? Nice to see you today, and as ever, thank you so much for taking the time out to join me. Welcome one and all, as ever, brand new subscribers. It's nice to have your company too. Glad you're enjoying the channel, and whatever you do, I know I often say this, and I know you must be so fed up of me saying this, but do look after yourselves. You know, when you see the news, it makes you quite nervous, doesn't it, to go out and about, because you think, is this what's going on? I saw a video the other day of a woman being, sort of robbed at the cash point, literally in Oxford Circus. And thankfully, this man did get her money back for her. But you do kind of think, wow, is that what's out there? If you know, you would never get up, would you? We're the same, aren't we? Now, one person who might never get up, of course, if she read the daily headlines and all the stories related to her life, is none other than the former royal and cable TV actress Meghan Markle. Now, there's no two ways about it. Let me explain very quickly. Over here, people do want to see the titles removed, and this is simply because of their, shall we say, cruelty towards our late monarch, Her Majesty the Queen Elizabeth II, particularly on the image of the curtsy. That really, I think, as I've said to you before, was the final straw. People thought, well, really, and for Harry to sit there and not even defend her, I think that made it even doubly worse, But Meghan herself, as you know, basically claims she doesn't like titles, is not impressed, but continually gets asked to be called Mom or introduced as Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, knowing, of course, her dwindling sort of currency is very much based on her connection to royalty, dwindling though that is. Now, a story started a while back, a couple of weeks ago now, about this young lady, a very fine young lady, I might point out, the daughter of the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. Always sounds strange, doesn't it? Sophie and Edward, morning, welcome, to say that title, because you just instantly think, don't you, of Prince Philip, Well, you would after so many years. But yes, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, their daughter, Lady Louise. Now, Lady Louise has so far remained very reticent as she goes about her life, undertaking a normal lifestyle, a job, etc., deciding on whether she wants to become part of the monarchy or not. Now, where did this story emerge from? It's simply gossip and rumour. There is no confirmation whatsoever. I've spoken to the palace. She's certainly not going to become the Duchess of Sussex anytime soon. What I can tell you, though, is this. The bottom line is that, if you think about it, for Lady Louise, why on earth would she want to inherit a title that has now been so badly sullied? I have to say, on a personal level, if I was part of Sussex, I wouldn't be too thrilled with it either. So I would surmise that that particular title, in the fullness of time, will be retired at some point and left for quite some time while they decide who to, level it out next time around. If and when Lady Louise decides to move into the world of royal life, well, she'll be given a totally different title. And this will be decided by His Majesty the King. He will make the final decision and go to government. That's how it works, basically, He doesn't have to ask their permission, but it's normally just courtesy. So for all of the story spinning around that, oh, Meghan's lost a title, that isn't the case, but it also isn't the case that Lady Louise, I think a lovely lady, I've met her briefly, very stunning in the flesh, let me tell you, will not be inheriting the title of the Duchess of Sussex. It's a nice story, of course, but sadly it remains the title of the current Duchess of Sussex, former cable TV actress Meghan Markle, and it will remain that for some time moving forward. Hope it all clears up for everybody out there that keeps asking me online, what's the true background? That is your breaking royal story of the day. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.